Alan, are you looking forward to Wicked?
Yes.
Well, guess
Wicked
what?
for good. Come on, let's get the real title.
Wicked for good, or it's Wicked 2, whatever. Wicked.
The best song from the musical.
Yes. Well, here it is. It's from Universal Pictures, actually UK posted this. Let's take a look at this featurette about Wicked for Good, because I know you're a fan. How much does Cynthia Erivo look like Nosferatu?
Oh my gosh!
Look, she's very talented. Okay,
she can legit sing.
She can legit sing. I think she's batshit. I think if Netflix does Nosferatu, there's only one person to cast. That's Cynthia Erivo. She's wildly talented, and like a lot of actors that are wildly talented, they can be crazy, and she's right up there. Let's watch this. This is at worst, there'll be great clips from the junket.
Yeah. Here's the thing: who would have thought that putting her in green makeup and putting a witch outfit on her would make her a million times more attractive?
The green makeup and outfit is supposed to make her ugly. She actually looks better. Oh God, let's watch this. Let's keep going.
69.
All right, Alan, how you're there day one?
Yeah, I'm in. Look, we've seen the play many times. You have to admit the second act is underdeveloped and too short.
The second act is actually not great. It's not flawed.
The best thing about the second act are the songs, and but there's potential you see in the second act, especially when it comes to the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Lion, that is touched upon in the musical, but it plays a bigger part, and I think that's what they're leaning into with this. And so this movie, I'm excited because it's going to be, I think it's going to expand the second half of the musical in bigger and better ways. Hopefully, they proved they could do it right in the first act. I think they'll hit it home with the second act, and so I'm definitely looking forward to Wicked for Good.
Well, the origin of the Tin Man, Cowardly Lion, and the Scarecrow is tragic.
Yeah,
it's tragic when you find out who they are, who they were, and getting there. So that was never handled well in the play. It was sort of glossed over.
Yeah, it was a matter of fact,
Yeah, but I hope in the movie they do a better job. Let's get to some really encouraging news. How James Gunn's Superman film is driving comic book sales. This is from a tweet from Jetpack Comics, a comic store I am familiar with. We follow each other. And Jetpack Comics says, we've had billion-dollar comic book movies drop and didn't see a soul in here looking for comics to go along with it. But since James Gunn's Superman dropped, it's been nonstop. Single issues, collected editions, action figures, you name it, Superman is cool again. This is from a comic book shop, okay? That's encouraging. You've got other news there, Alan, from what I understand.
Yeah. So unlike most comic book movies, the new Superman film has accomplished a rare feat. It's actually selling comic books. While films like Thunderbolts, Red Hulk, Sam Wilson, Captain America made to theaters with little to no ripple effect on comic book sales, Superman has sparked genuine interest among moviegoers to explore source material. Crypto is even popular now, says owner of Rodman Rodman Comics, adding, I even had to reorder the latest crypto issue, which is great. Customer enthusiasm for the film has been overwhelming. Out of all the customers here at Rodman Comics who have seen the movie, only one person didn't give it a high review, the store reports. Some fans returned multiple times during the first week alone. This excitement has led to a surge in demand for comics connected to Superman and his universe. A major factor in this comic book to film synergy is James Gunn, director of Superman and creative force behind the new DC universe. Gunn is actively engaging with comics that inspired the films and promoting them directly to fans. When he tweets about a comic here in the store, it sells out, says the retailer. Gunn's mention of Kingdom Come by Mark Waid and Alex Ross, for example, caused a rush in demand. I am scrambling to order more of it, which is also great. This stands in contrast to Marvel Studios and its head Kevin Feige, who the article criticizes for distancing the films from their comic origins. A visit to a troop of Girl Scouts years ago revealed that most of them didn't know Guardians of the Galaxy from the comics until one Googled it, and they became excited about the characters of Groot and Rocket. Similarly, newer shows like Ironheart have sometimes been reported on without acknowledging their comic book origins. It made it seem that the creators of the Ironheart show were creators of the character. In conclusion, the Superman film not has only been a cinematic success, but also a cultural course correction, reconnecting audiences with comic books themselves. The store owner simply puts it, my thanks to James Gunn for letting it be known that comic books do exist and for promoting them.
And we should mention that story is from Bleeding Cool and that's exciting.
Yeah.
It's getting people to read the comics. I mean, that's, yes.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Look, Thunderbolts is nothing like the Thunderbolts from the comics. There's no connection between the two other than, I guess, Thunderbolt Ross. Not that I read Thunderbolts, but I know a little bit about it. And even Thunderbolt Ross was not that interesting of a character to want you to go back, research, and find those issues.
Right. And in related news, Warner Brothers confirms the Batman 2 for 2027. This is in Variety. We should also mention James Gunn is Batman Part 2 to start filming in spring. WBD CEO David Zaslav confirms James Gunn writing next movie in Super Family. So we have Supergirl next summer, and I'm thinking leapfrogging that will be another Superman movie, maybe a team-up movie.
Or a team-up maybe with Supergirl being in the Super Family with Crypto.
Who knows? Not sure if you have notes or much
I do.
Expand upon with this, but tell me.
All right, so Warner Brothers Discovery has officially confirmed that Batman Part 2, directed by Matt Reeves and starring Robert Pattinson, will begin filming in spring of 2026 for a theatrical release on October 1st, 2027. After several delays because of a lack of a script, the long-anticipated sequel has now entered pre-production, as revealed in a shareholder letter. CEO David Zaslav affirms the studio's commitment to long-term interconnected DC universe, stating, James Gunn is already preparing to write the next installment in the Super Family. Upcoming DC films include Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and Clayface, both set in 2026, and a new Wonder Woman project also in development. Director Matt Reeves will reunite with Colin Farrell, who is confirmed to return as the Penguin in the continuing storyline of the HBO Max series. Despite the wait, Gunn remains enthusiastic about Reeves' vision, confirming in July that he read the script for Part 2 and called it great. Reeves himself also recently reiterated his commitment to a full trilogy, saying that the sequel is sticking very close to the path we envisioned. So we're not going to get a Batman in the DC universe for a while.
There has to be. They're
already committed to a third Batman movie.
Well, I think the Batman in Gunn's universe will be a very different Batman. He keeps talking about Batmite of all things. I mean, it's a little ridiculous in my opinion. I don't know.
But I think there'll be too much confusion if you have a James Gunn Batman and a Matt Reeves Batman competing year after year.
But I think that tone-wise, Matt Reeves' Batman is very different. It's the very
Good.
dark Batman. I think Gunn's Batman will be more kid friendly.
Yeah, Gunn's Batman will be in the Gunverse, the same universe that Superman was in.
Well, to be fair, Batman Returns, they had a McDonald's Happy Meal for Batman Returns, and Tim Burton complained that they want me to do toys and meals. That movie, go back and watch that movie. Batman kills people. Michael Keaton's Batman kills people. It's very dark. Michelle Pfeiffer's origin is dark. It's very Tim Burton. It's also underrated. It's a great Christmas movie, Batman Returns.
Yeah, along with Die Hard, yes.